Hello guys, welcome to the first episode of the big weapon test. It's about me testing all the weapons and giving my opinion about it. The first one is of course the Scarab. We're just going to use the numbering from Crytek itself. We're using maneuverability, weapon pro and rapid fire with this class. We are using this with every class, so it's kinda fair. And we are just going to, in the first normal deathmatch, and join. This is a great server, try to join it, it's no auto armor after level 20. I really love it. I absolute hate auto armor, and I can't play with it, and I can't really play against it. So yeah. The Scarab is in the beginning of the game it wasn't that great of a gun, but after I thought I used it in the beginning and I really sucked at it, and the first time I went to level 27 to use the Scarab, I immediately stopped using this thing. But after a while, I rebooted. And after that reboot, you obviously start with a Scarab again. I felt like it wasn't really that good of a gun. But after some time, when I was level 20, I got pretty good at it, actually. I had nice matches with it, and when I reached level 27, I actually didn't go to squad. I thought I will try it for one match, but you don't have your reflex sight. After all the time using a reflex sight, and you have just a bit more recoil with it. So I went back to the Scarab, and this was all before the TBGC actually, and I used the Scarab as a class, a regular class. It has been in my custom classes from my first reboot. I only have one reboot, but after that reboot, I always had a class with the Scarab, and I really loved it. And then Data Patch G came out, and it was even better because you didn't get killed from people with a scar. Well, you still get killed a little bit from them. I was just trying to get his pick up his gun because my Scarab was empty, so I died to get my Scarab back. I did get a 7 kill streak, so I have the EMP. And if my aim sometimes is a little bit off, that's because of my new mouse. Yesterday I got my new mouse. It's a Mad Catz MMO 7. It's a really great mouse. I really love it. But it's heavier than my older mouse, and I use a lower DPI. So the sensitivity is a little bit lower. I have to get used to it. Probably another 2 weeks. This was a great glitch. What else can I say about this gun? It's really great for close mid-range, and even if you put the missile brake and fork brake on it, and you can choose between the see, that's what I meant. I just totally shot everything right to the right of him, and I just jumped off the map here. I literally jumped off the map there. That was really stupid, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, if you put a reflex sight on it, you get incredible range, I think. I can't aim with the assault scope, but I think you could use it as a Grendel type weapon if you burst fire. I use it on not really large map, I love using it on Financial District. On Financial District, you don't, if you don't use the Grendel, because you can play with the Grendel, use, yeah, if you can play with the Grendel but don't want to use the Grendel on Financial District, use the Scarab and Burst Fire. Just try to do the same thing, like shoot 3 or 4 bullets, wait a bit, and shoot them again. It is really effective with this weapon, and not as effective as the Grendel itself, but I can't really... Oh, damn. Those flash grenades are killing me. Those things are really irritating. I can't play with them. I always have something like, yeah, I don't use them because if I have a real grenade, I can just kill you, like, boom. But they are very useful, I think. Sorry, pardon for that. And that was, it should have been pardon, sorry for that. Well, at least, I want to hear from you guys. What do you use on your Scarab, and what kind of loadout do you use? Because I use on my class I use the same loadout, and with the reflex I for missile break. And yeah, this goes pretty okay. Pretty okay actually, because this is one of my best gameplays with the Scarab without missile break or foregrip or reflex sight. Normally I use at least one of them. Most of the time I can't really aim that well with the iron sights of most guns. But for the Scarab they are okay. It is okay. I tried to throw a grenade, but with my new mouse I have all sorts of buttons, and I wanted to press the one that I had programmed for my grenade, and I accidentally pressed the one I use for my Swarmer, because the buttons won't register by won't get noticed by Crysis, so you have to put your own macros in there. So one of the buttons, if I press that button, it does A4, and 4 is my radar support bonus. Let's call it support bonus because that's what it is. And H is for my quick grenade. That is getting your grenade, and you don't have to press the mouse. It already cooks in your hand, so it's really handy. And one of my other buttons is programmed, and they're really close to each other, so I pressed the wrong one. But let's get back on topic. The Scarab is just a beast, but it can't kill 4 people. It can't kill 4. Yeah, it probably could. You know, if someone really beasted with armor transfer, it would probably be pretty epic. You could pretty much, yeah, weapon pro, maneuverability, and damn it, armor transfer. I really forgot those names. My brain isn't really in. It's vacation, people. My brain doesn't work that great if it's vacation. It's just But yeah, if you have armor transfer to tier 3, of course, this is, I think, a really great gun to just get psychos with, because the reload time isn't that long, as you can see. If you get 30% of your armor back, of your total armor, then you can get pretty insane. And of course, if you have your max nano suit, and you're just slaying everyone because it's a really, really powerful perk. And I just almost aimed. Totally missed, but somehow with the recoil I hit him. And yeah, I was shooting at my teammate, that wasn't smart. I think I give this weapon. This is my personal opinion. Don't take it too seriously. It's just what I think of the gun. I think I give it an 8 out of 10. Because it's good at close range, it's good at mid range, and it's okay at long range. And shortly reload, enough ammo to kill 2 guys if you're just have a bit more aim than me, and if you're lucky you get 3 kills. Yeah, you have enough ammo to kill the whole enemy team if you have a max radar, with a max nano suit. If you're just like in the spawn of them and they all spawn and you use your nano suit, you can just kill all 8 of them. It isn't that hard, I think. But yeah, I love to hear what you guys use on it and what perks you use in it. I also want to start a new series called Random Loadouts to Nano Suits. I know this has been done on really on other games like Random Loadout to Nuclear on Call of Duty and other games. But yeah, I'm not good with random loadouts. I really have to make my own loadout and train myself around those loadouts. And I think it will be really fun, because I won't ever get that max nano suit, I think. And if I get it, I will be really happy. But I probably don't, and will probably rage, because my KD will dramatically drop under my under 1. So my KD will be really worse. I'll probably have 3 kills and 10 deaths with a random class. So I think it will be really funny, because I will really they will be live instead of this one. This isn't live. I had recorded it live. I had my live voice, but somehow my audio recording program just screwed up my audio. It was really bad. And I have seen 63 kills in a game of Crysis 3. 3. Yeah. Those TH letters is really difficult for me to pronounce, because English is not my native language. I'm actually Dutch, and yeah, this is almost at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. We are just going to look at the match highlights, because there I will do my ending. So just saying it again, this gun gets an 8 out of 10 because I like it. That's my whole reason. I hope you enjoyed this watching this video. I hope you will comment with a new loadout I can try out, and next week I will be there again with another big weapon test. Alright people, goodbye.